Shocking scenes occurred today as the Hasbro factory burns to the ground. Fire officials fear that the man seen breaking into the premises may have been consumed in the flames.
Hello, Marvel Legends. I'm the Marvel Zombie, here to take you on a tale of terror through the Marvel Universe. Our first stop? What If, starring Sabretooth. Screams in the night. We all remember Sabretooth, don't we? That Wolverine villain who's always talking all the talk, but very rarely follows through on actually eviscerating anyone in his path. At least, anyone we care about. But what if he did? What if there was one dark and terrible night where Sabretooth decided to let loose in the X-Mansion? That's what occurs in the pages of What If. We waken to Jubilee, young, sweet, innocent, running for her life through the halls of the mansion. Something terrible has happened. Something in the form of Sabretooth. You see, in this time during the comics, the X-Men were trying their best to rehabilitate Sabretooth, to see the good inside of him. And how foolish that really was. We open with a wonderful splash page of Jubilee standing over the eviscerated body of Bishop here. One of the most powerful X-Men has been, well, quite frankly, gutted by the savage psychopath. Jubilee is one of the more weak and fragile mutants. She can't possibly take on a beast, a killer like this. She runs for her life through the mansion, and thank goodness she comes upon Mrs. McCoy's bouncing blue-eyed baby boy, the Beast. She feels she can take refuge with the Beast. How wrong she is, of course. Sabretooth is quickly upon them, and while the Beast tries to keep him at bay, Jubilee attempts to reactivate the mansion's security. In a wonderfully horrific moment, Jubilee feels that she has got this done. You remember that scene in Jurassic Park? The lady says, "I think we're back in business," and then the raptor jumps out? Well, that's what happens here. As the Beast rounds the corner, he then drops down dead as Sabretooth stands behind him, his claws bloody. Jubilee runs for her life through the mansion. Speaking of films earlier, remember The Shining? Where Mrs. Torrance is running from the axe-wielding maniac? The ghosts in the mansion show her all these horrifying, strange, surreal visions. That's almost what occurs here, as Jubilee comes upon the bodies of Iceman and the White Queen. Not killed by Sabretooth, but unconscious and lifeless for some other reason. Of course, longtime readers of the comics know why this is, but to Jubilee it's just another freakish occurrence of what is happening in this nightmare. Now as she tries to escape from Sabretooth, she runs deeper and deeper into the mansion, down a spiral staircase, very appropriately drawn as a spiral, as if leading straight to hell itself. The killer, Sabretooth, with bloodlust in his eyes, is only too quick to pursue her into the depths of the mansion. Jubilee, seeking solace and some form of safety, runs into the danger room, and this is where the final showdown takes place. Sabretooth grows tired of the illusions, and looking to land a killing blow on Jubilee, he lunges towards her, only of course, that's not Jubilee, that's simply an illusion, and Sabretooth's claws sink into the Shi'ar technology, electrifying him with thousands upon thousands of volts as Jubilee cowers, hiding in the corner, smelling the burnt flesh crisp and bubble. Thinking that's all there is to it and she can finally run to safety, Jubilee looks to escape. However, it's not over yet. In one of the most horrifying panels ever depicted in a Marvel comic, the charred, animated, recovering, slowly healing, burnt, crispy corpse of Sabretooth rounds the corner with his fangs and claws still intact, looking to exact horrible revenge on the girl who got the better of him. Jubilee runs for her life, and thankfully, in one last-ditch effort, she is able to lock Sabretooth inside the danger room. And now, all that's left for the young girl to do is disable the danger room protocols, turn off all safety functions, and activate the most dangerous setting. And in one of the most harrowing endings to a Marvel story, Jubilee has no choice but to listen to the screams of Sabretooth as he is eviscerated by the lasers inside the Danger Room. The only sound more horrible than the screams of Victor Creed is the deafening silence that follows after. And that was Screams in the Night, a wonderful trip down the darker side of the Marvel Universe. Join me every day throughout the month of October as we'll take a horrific look at some of the more horrible occurrences in, out, and around the many multiverses of the Marvel Universe. Join me if you dare.